Management as the subject area of study is one of the youngest discipline, deriving its body of knowledge from different disciplines, both from the pure and behavioral sciences. The current lesson not only introduces us to the field of management science, but also acquaints us with the basics of management as a discipline. It follows from the previous slide that after studying this lesson, you should be able to define management, understand the role of management in society, examine how managers attain their organizational goals, and become well versed with the functions of management. Now, how do we define management? Management as a word is interchangeably used for a process through which the goals of an organization can be achieved. For example, you may start a business to make huge profit. After all, the business of business is business. How do you think you would be able to achieve your organizational goal? By appropriate management. Management as a word is also understood as the body of knowledge that guides managers, and it is in this parlance that many of you would be taking it right now, isn't it? Next, management is also quite often used for a body of individuals who govern the organization. We often use the statement like, the management of Satyam Computers kept on hiding the scam for a long time. Or, most of the management of early days of Reliance comprised of people well known to late Dhirubhai Ambani. Thus, the term management here refers to the team of individuals governing the organization and responsible for strategic decisions. Many a time, the discipline of management is confronted with questions like whether it is an art or a science. What do you think? Do you consider it to be a science since it is a body of systemized knowledge? But is management as exact and accurate as science? The answer is no. This makes management to be referred to as inexact science. Here, it has to be remembered that science plays a significant role in solving management problems. So should we consider management as an art? Surely, management and art have certain similarities. For example, art requires us to use our skills, so does management. Also, management is result-oriented and involves creativity as other areas of art. Moreover, every person in management is unique and has different ways of looking at the same thing. So, management becomes either art or something very similar to it. So again, the same question. Is management an art? We have seen that management uses science as well as art to solve problems. So a successful manager needs to have the basic knowledge as well as the skill to apply them successfully in order to maintain balance between the both of them. Let us understand the same by the help of an example shown in the slide. A human resource manager has to deal with people with varied cultural and hence ethical backgrounds. This makes it necessary for the HR manager to have the basic knowledge and understanding of theories of human behavior. Think of a situation in which he might not be skillful enough to solve unique problems that he might have to face in relation to the human capital in an organization. Would he be successful and effective as an HR manager? No. Now let us have a look on the features of management. Number 1. It applies to all the organizations, whether meant for commercial or non-commercial purposes. We see the application of management in the smallest as well as the biggest organization. Each and every level of an organization requires to be managed effectively in order to perform well. Second, management is an ongoing process. It is a continuous process. No management, no productivity. Third, management is always goal-oriented. Every manager must know where he has to reach as an individual, as a departmental team, and above all, the organizational entity. Then only one can achieve the desired results. Fourth, management emphasizes on effectiveness and efficiency of individuals as well as the systems around and within. Okay, now let us see how much you have understood. Can you tell the context in which the word management in each sentence is given to test you? Organization is divided into top level, middle level, and lower level management. What's the context of the word management in the system? Organization is divided into top level, middle level, and lower level management. That is easy. In this sentence, the word management simply refers to a body of individuals who govern the organization. Now the second sentence. Management and organization behavior are very vast fields of study. Management and organization behavior are very vast fields of study. Can you tell the reference to which the management is directed towards? It is a body of knowledge that guides managers. Now let us see the third and the last sentence. The management of XYZ organization is very good. The management of XYZ organization is very good. Here it is used as the process through which the organization named XYZ would achieve its goals. Now one of the most important constituents of this lesson, functions of management. As you can see, management has 5 functions, namely planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Under planning, a manager has to set objectives and goals and has to determine ways to achieve them. While organizing, a manager integrates various elements of the organization to achieve the goals that he determined during planning. Then, he has to select, recruit, train, and retain highly productive human resource for his team or department or organization. A manager has to lead from the front and at the same time influence his subordinates to perform in the likewise manner. He has to supervise them to ensure that the task is according to the set norms and standards. Under controlling, a manager has to measure the individual performance of his team members, collective performance of the team, and interrelated to them his own performance, and take corrective action whenever and wherever required. Did you mark the arrows in the figure? The arrows show that these functions have to be performed continuously. Also, you must have marked the dotted lines inside the circle. They reflect the fact that these functions are all interrelated and simultaneous. We should not mistake them to be a stepwise function. They are not stepwise, nor one after the other. They are interrelated and simultaneous. Will Shetterly once said that the great thing about revision is that it is your opportunity to fake being brilliant. But good managers do not fake. They revise to make sure that everything is well in place. So, let us take a brief revision of what we have studied in this chapter. Management is considered as both science and art. Management performs functions of planning, directing, organizing, staffing, and controlling. Thus, management can be considered as a continuous process of acquiring knowledge and application of skills to attain organizational goals. Hope that the fundamentals of management are well understood now. And before we end, let us say thank you.